I wouldn't be surprised if they start, towards the end of this thing being like, but Lindsey Graham just died. And his dying wish was to get Todd Blanche made Attorney General and the SAVE Act passed. Jesus Christ, bless everyone ripping Todd Blanche a new a-hole today.
Are you and President Trump friends?
I'm his lawyer, was his lawyer, and now I'm the Deputy Attorney General. So I'm.
You what?
I'm his lawyer. Was his lawyer.
Wow, that's ball game, folks.
Yeah.
So I met him as his criminal defense attorney. I'm not sure there's very many people who have ever had a criminal defense attorney who calls that person their friend.
Ever.
I now have a.
Well, let me put it this way. Are you enemies?
No, we're not enemies at all.
What a sentence.
But are you frenemies?
Yeah.
Trump is frenemies with everyone.
I was his criminal defense lawyer, remember? Because he was a criminal after all. That was kind of a funny
He's like,
little
I'm
admission,
just
too.
I'm just the next sack of crap that he's going to throw under the bus any minute.
So, yeah, he isn't independent from the White House, and Chris Coons pressed him on that
Is
as well.
the Department of
Get his
Justice
ass.
that you are running independent from the White House?
The Department of Justice, like every single department in the executive, is part of the executive. I mean, Article 2 of the Constitution
So that's a no.
gives the power of the executive to President Trump. So we certainly operate with integrity. We certainly operate in the single mindset to serve the American people and do the right thing.
No, you don't.
But
You are pedo protector number one. Ghislaine Maxwell controls the Epstein estate. She published that birthday letter that Donald wrote to Epstein where he drew a little girl, okay? And then right after that, Todd Blanche went to go talk to her.
Did you discuss her transfer to another institution, yes or no?
no.
Well, just 1 week after your meeting, Ms. Maxwell was transferred from a low-security federal institution to a minimum security prison camp. Were you involved with that transfer?
When, as I've talked about before, in the
Lies.
time leading up to me going down to meet with her, we learned that she was
Lies.
receiving threats.
Lies.
turned out-
lies.
I'm going to interrupt
Turn
you
out-
for a matter of time because,
Okay, well, it's not a question I can answer
lies,
apparently
lies,
in the
lies.
time you're giving me.
I'm going to tell you this because I deal with issues of criminal justice. When people are under
He's like-
threats in a Bureau of Prison facility, they're put into solitary confinement or protective. They're not moved to a camp.
That's not always true.
It is,
You're
well,
just
what
wrong.
is true is someone that is accused
wrong.
of child sex trafficking under the Bureau of Prison's own policies is not put in a facility like this that seems clearly like a reward.
He was also pressed on the investigations concerning Renee Good and Alex Preddy.
Minnesota earlier in your testimony. Alex Preddy and Renee Good were also fatally shot. And as far as we can tell, it's been months and months, there's been no justice in these cases. As far as I can tell, those officers were not fired. They have not faced any charges. So it does undermine any confidence anybody should have in the Department of Homeland Security's ability, through the Inspector General or otherwise, to investigate its own. So I come back to the question, what should the role of the Department of Justice be when there's federally officer-involved shootings?
Well, I very much disagree with the statement you just made. The mere passage of time between January and today doesn't mean there's no justice. It doesn't mean that so these investigations do take time. And as Senator Klobuchar
Nobody's been charged.
Yeah, nobody's been charged. Has anybody been let go?
And they've repeatedly come out and said that nobody will be charged or investigated. And they've repeatedly accused the victims without any evidence and defiance of all reality. Thou shalt like and subscribe.
You basically decided that you were going to be the lawyer for the president and the lawyer for the IRS and the Justice Department. As the court found in this
No.
case, there was no adversarial relationship.
Yes,
the
there
court
was.
found it was a sham. It was a collusive relationship. And what I don't understand, Todd Blanche, what happened to the Todd Blanche who was a prosecutor in the Southern District of New York? What happened to the prosecutor people had respect for? What happened to the prosecutor who once respected the rule of law?
Jesus, I know what happened. They have blackmail on him doing some unspeakable act on camera.
Did the rule of law? What happened to the prosecutor who said that there wouldn't be a whiff of political partisanship and then prosecutes the president's enemies over
what
seashells?
happened to the good
cases
you?
over
You used to
making
be a
the
good
video
guy.
stating the plain law and Constitution? What happened to the Todd Blanche of the Southern District of
Get
New
him.
York that could convert him into you? Someone willing to say the president has both the right
Sack of shit that
and
you
the
are.
duty to prosecute his political enemies. I cannot
never said
imagine
that.
the Todd Blanche of the
That's
old
what you
days
do,
would have
though.
ever done that. What happened to you, Todd Blanche?
Schiff also grilled Blanche on a certain agreement that he got him to reveal he didn't even write himself. He signed something he didn't even write himself.
It's in the plain language of your agreement. Did you write this language?
You
by
have
the
to
way?
use the facts, though.
Did you-
He hasn't
did
filed
you-
taxes yet. So when he files taxes, there's no protection based upon this agreement.
Did you write this language?
Did I type it up myself?
Did you write this language?
No.
Well, you put your name to it.
I did.
So who wrote this?
So I don't know the person that actually typed it. I don't know who it is.
Was it one of the president's lawyers, or was it someone from the Justice Department or IRS?
This document would have been
Yes.
somebody within the Department of Justice.
So you have no idea who that is.
I don't know the name of the person that typed
And
it up.
did
just
you
incompetence.
debate with them the statute of limitations, which
ChatGPT.
clearly would preclude the president's claim,
First
this
name
$10 billion
Chad, last name
lawsuit?
kaput.
We had extensive discussions internally about the underlying litigation.
And did you reject the statute of limitations defense?
I'm not a judge. I don't reject
But you
things.
signed an agreement for the
There was
U.S.
discussion around
You
the
signed an
litigation.
agreement for the U.S. basically indicating that the Justice Department's position that the statute of limitations applies doesn't matter.
I did.
Got him. That was good.
Boom. He doesn't know who wrote it, Jesus, because it was written by AI.
Yeah.
I can't wait for them to post their instructions, like in a piece of legislation, or just read it out loud. Dow.
Yeah.
The Dow is at 50,000. Therefore, we can't investigate the Epstein files. The only thing left protecting Donald from the Epstein files becoming public is Todd Blanche. Donald's going to do everything at this to get it done, to get him through, Jesus.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they start, towards the end of this thing being like, but Lindsey Graham just died. And his dying wish was to get Todd Blanche made Attorney General and the SAVE Act passed.
Think of Lindsay. Let me through.
Yeah, well, Lindsey isn't here to throw his shit fit and cry for the cameras, so somebody else has to do it for him. What about Lindsey's ladybugs? All I have to say about all this is that Todd Blanche is the most infamous pedophile protector yet. He's the opposite of justice. He's a criminal and a lackey. His rotten soul is where justice goes to die. Thou shalt not confirm the president's personal lawyer to protect the president from the law. Thou shalt not reward the pedo protector currently burying the Epstein files. The Lord has spoken.
God and I could really use your support. Subscribe to this channel and support independent media. The subscribe button is on the screen now. Just click or tap God's face and hit subscribe. Don't let tech billionaires control what you see. Sign up for God's daily newsletter at thegodshow.com.